Hello, hi guys, welcome to day 202. Yes, 202. So let's do more fun exercise. Now it is 8 o'clock. We shall do 30 minutes of the cardio, and my remaining 30 minutes today is on the legs muscles. So let's get going. Let's talk about, as usual, what I cook for the day. And yeah, I need to settle some more things. Actually, I settled some things before, and maybe after this, it's something to do with my family. But anyway, take care, guys. As usual, life is very short. Life is meaningful, but you got to live it with quality, of course. It's not about longevity alone. Of course, we want longevity as well, or most people would want that, obviously. Because of longevity, you have time or meaning in life to go and explore things, to learn things, to make meaningful relationships and stuff like that. I get it, but there are certain things in my life I realize quality is still more important. Even if you have a long life, without quality is kind of meaningless in that sense. And even though you have a short life, but with quality life, I think it's worthwhile. Short life, if that's the case. Anyway, okay, thank you so much, guys. Konbanwa. 안녕하세요, 사와디캅, 大家好，大家. Thanks for your likes, the love, comments, and support. Hope I also encourage you guys to let's get fit and let's stay healthy. Okay. Again, quality life. Okay, it's always quality over quantity. No point having quantity and poor quality. Obviously, you want the best of both worlds. But if someday I have to choose, I'd rather have quality life than longevity, seriously. Okay, let me see. Yes, started my heart rate monitor now. So today is on the legs, so let's keep pumping. So this few music I'm playing is from a new, it's not new. It's from some artists I've not heard before. This is by Ensnare, very interesting, ENSNAR. So I think it's a game term or something, like ensnare enemy or something like that. And so, and it's very interesting, the name of this artist has a underscore, so it's underscore ensnare underscore. That's the name of the artist. Because, as you can hear, the music created by this artist is like 8-bit gaming, kind of console game music, which I kind of like. Although it's not the Japanese inspired ones, these, if I remember, this guy is from US or something, plays more of the Western style of 8-bit game sound. So it's not typical of a Japanese kind. So think, I can't remember any, but okay, a lot of hyper casual games in the retro era kind of uses such music style. Of course, Japanese ones you can actually really tell it has that style, which is typical of Japanese kind of game console music. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching. Thanks for the support. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. 감사합니다. 谢谢, 多谢, 感谢. Terima kasih. Selamat, cảm ơn, kopungkap, istuti, nandri, tayavad. Dankeschön, obrigado, merci beaucoup, gratis, muchas gracias, spasibo, and thank you. Okay, again, thanks so much, guys, for watching. Thanks for your support. As usual, this over day 200. I'm still kind of editing, creating my own music. I'm still editing this mini, I guess you can say, some kind of a documentary or video about my own journey. So I'm kind of like creating a very quick, simple, basic enough for me to come up with, because I don't have very high-end equipment with me at the moment, be it to shoot or to edit. So this mini video I'm doing is more like going to be shot on phone, edited on the phone as much as possible. I was trying to score the opening of this video that I was doing. I think it's only about 3 minutes plus long or under, and it's very hard to score without the music and the audio and the video together, because I'm using GarageBand to create the scoring of this music using the loops and effects and maybe some of my voice and stuff like that as special effects. But I realized that the iPhone version of GarageBand is like a scaled down version. You can't import video, so you can't see the video and score the music to it, creating a soundtrack, whereas the Mac version can. Unfortunately, the other day, I think I was sharing with you guys yesterday that I created one whole track and then it kind of crashed or got corrupted. I keep opening it, it couldn't, and so I kind of like want to do from scratch, which is fine, because the first version that I did of that video about my FUN-xercise journey and stuff, the opening sequence, I guess, that I'm doing, the music to it, it's half-baked, not that great. And like I said yesterday when I did it, was like, oh, so sleepy. I don't know, because maybe it's the weather, it's so hot these few days. It's like 32, 33 degrees Celsius, oh my god. We're starting to melt in Singapore. Yes, around the world there's natural catastrophe as well, way worse than what we're experiencing in Singapore here just by the heat. Yes, the heat wave in other countries is way worse. People literally died, thousands died because of heat strokes and stuff like that. So please take care, guys, okay? Keep hydrating yourself, keep cool, be it in the shelter, in air-conditioned area or stuff like that. Okay, so in day 202, I have so far traveled 2,137 kilometers and burnt off 68,129 calories. Wow, that seems a lot. But anyway, still a long way to go. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Okay, forgot. I better randomize this song, because this song is not... This playlist it wasn't randomized earlier on. This is the second song for Snare, so you can check them out if you are, or him. I'm not sure it's a guy or girl or is it a group. But this band or this musician is called Snare. E-N-S-N-A-R-E. So they typically make kind of like 8-bit video game console kind of music. Okay, let's skip this. Wait. I want to keep adding new songs. After a while it becomes a bit tired. Okay, this is relatively new. Dario G's latest music. After what? 10, 12, 20 years maybe? The last music I remember of them, the last album by Dario G is Sunshine, the Sun Machine. So Sunshine, oh my god, it's like the soundtrack to the summers, kind of like Ibiza, you know, or some call it Ibiza. Actually, she pronounce it Ibiza. I-B-I-Z-A, Ibiza, yeah. But Z is pronounced as Ta, T-H, Ta, Ibiza. Spanish, I think. Spanish, this island, where like people go there, club, stuff like that. Oh, hi! Konbawa, Satoshi-san! Hola! Hola means hello in Spanish, so which is this song. Hola, Hola, radio edit by Dario G. Hi, konbawa. Arigato ne. Domo arigato. Hondo ni. So I'm saying like really thank you. Because Satoshi-san is like, oh, Satoshi very encouraging. Every time he comes on, he's like, give me a lot of suki, a lot of like. Let's go. 807. So yeah, today I made soft cookie. Why is it soft? I didn't expect it to be hard and crunchy. I like soft, kind of chewy cookie anyway. So what happened is, I have the leftover of the roots vegetable. I julienne the other day. So there's sweet yam, potato and carrots. And so today I thought, let's eyeball this, because I kind of know the kind of ingredients I'm going inside. And it's all about the ratio, the balance, and making the texture too. So once I can get the kind of batter or dough for this cookie, I know that if I bake it, I'll get that kind of consistency. So in a way, it's like a mini test for myself without measuring it. So I have a bunch of roots vegetable, right? Now the thing is, because when you're using new ingredients or ingredients you've not used before, you're always unsure, you're testing. But I think with the experience I had so far and experimenting, I kind of have a knack for it. So I added soy milk, and added like, what's that? The carbonated water. And I want to use it, but I think the carbonation is already gone. But I was using oleander, they call oleander water, I think. So it's 潮水. Basically, it's like the water in this part of Asia where they love to drink is a carbonated version, and it's usually a bit salty tasting. So I kind of use that part of it, maybe about 2-3 tablespoons, sorry. And so I kind of use that just to salt it a little bit with the roots vegetable, and I'm mixing with some granulated sugar, raisins, cranberries, and also but yeah, this is like a very typical right here that this is the latest album from Snare, E-N-S-N-A-R-E. So it's an underscore in front and behind. It's called Mega Man 2. Sounds like Mega Man 2 or something like that. Very typical kind of music. Okay, anyway, so I was saying, so I added all these ingredients plus another batch. I was adding like chocolate, dark chocolate that has the couverture chocolate that has sweetness inside. So I stuff it inside and made them into round little balls and kind of like bake it into a baking pan. And so it turned out, yeah, nice and hard on the outside, inside is chewy. Now, I know that in the past, if I use other kind of ingredients that's not flour, I didn't put wholemeal flour inside here to kind of like thicken it, and I put eggs as well. So in order to give the chewy texture, xantham gum. Yes, I know it's a kind of chemical, but it's used in baking. I didn't read really terrible things about it unless you have some sensitivity to xantham gum. It is derived from plants, chemically derived. So it's like a white powder, okay? It's not drugs or anything, but basically this white powder is quite amazing. I put some baking powder as well. It helps to hold things together. So hold all these roots, vegetable and flour and eggs and soy milk together so that after baking it shouldn't crumble, you know, because that's the last thing I want. I want it to be like a ball or, you know, a cookie or a biscuit, depends how you see it. So to me it's like a cookie because it's sweetish and it's not so biscuit crumbly kind of texture, and it's chewy in the center, so that's great. So that's how I made my soft cookie. My secret ingredient is xantham gum, and that was in the first month or so when I learned about baking, and that's the first thing that I read about, because a lot of people who are doing keto diet or low carbs diet, they use a lot of alternative ingredients, and quite often, right, all these alternative healthy ingredients doesn't help to bind things together and make it soft and chewy because they don't have yeast or not much gluten. And again, a lot of people were afraid that gluten might elevate the carbohydrates and other things. So, but again, if you're not sensitive to gluten, like you have celiac disease or something, according to my dietitian that I spoke to, I think a month already so far, she says you can try introducing some yeast and gluten-based flour into your diet and see how it goes. So far, so good. So far, so good. My weight still goes down, okay, but it's still gradual. Again, because now I'm already past the 10% water weight loss. So now it's really burning off the fats, mostly the fats, and hopefully the visceral fats. I'll know that only, I think, next month if I do the body composition measurement. So in this diet that's low carbs, right, they tend to use ingredient that doesn't bind together very well. So if you bake it, it will tend to crumble or basically disintegrate. So it's not good. If it integrates, it's like it doesn't turn out to be a nice bread or cookie or muffin. So one of the ingredients they use, be it to stabilize, like cream or tartar, to stabilize meringue, they use xantham gum to help bind things together. So when I was initially making the batter, I can tell that it's very liquidy, lumpy, but I didn't feel like it's going to stick together with the chewiness kind of feeling. So after I put the xanthan gum, oh my god, the whole thing just sticks together like glue. Literally, it felt like glue, kind of like gummy, very gummy-like. Again, yeah, some people may not like the gummy kind of feeling, but to me, it gives a kind of chewy texture, so that's great. And so I kind of balance it, but I think I put a bit too much xanthan gum. So in order to loosen it a bit, I kind of added in more the unsweetened soy milk to balance the consistency. Then I can actually make a small little round biscuit or cookie disc and bake it. Thank God now it's like baking it at 180 degrees Celsius, about 30 minutes or so, and let it rest. It crusts quite nicely outside. It's a bit hard though, a little bit tough, but again it's meant to be cookie, but inside it's still chewy. So that's great. And so I made use of the roots vegetable in such a way. But yes, this cookie will have a bit more carbohydrates because it came from all these roots vegetable, which of course, roots vegetables are starchy and therefore has a certain amount of carbohydrates. But again, it's much healthier still because it's not refined, meaning it's not like a processed, and so there is also fiber inside this roots vegetable, so it gives it the bulk, So when you eat it, it's more filling, it satiates satiates your appetite, but still healthier rather than if you use refined flour. So that's why the flour that I'm using nowadays is the wholemeal flour, again suggested by my dietitian, and she says, yeah, you can try it. It has wheat, of course, it's wheat based, and hence there'll be gluten. But using this, right, it does make bread and everything, and you put yeast, right, have that kind of chewy gluten, and that's what makes bread very nice and chewy or fluffy, and yet has a binding effect, is because of gluten. Seriously. So adding it, yes, it does have amount of gluten inside it. But let's see how it goes. Again, everything in moderation. If you make one big loaf, doesn't mean you have to finish the whole loaf within a day. You'll be consuming too much carbohydrates, that's for sure. Too much calories. Again, different calories has different way of being digested or metabolized by your body. So again, not all calories are the same. Okay, so do take note. I mean, recently I rewatched some of the old videos about this, and it kind of keep reinforcing and letting me know again, not all calories are the same. Doesn't mean two different food type, same calorie, they have the same effect to your body, totally different. If that food type that has, let's say both are 1000 calories, let's say, okay, that's crazy. Let's say 100 calories, but this maybe is full of saturated fats or it's meat based, whereas the other one maybe is vegetable based. Both can have the same amount of calories, but the way that your body metabolize them could be very different, and therefore one may store more fats and increase your weight, whereas one probably has more fibers and something like that, and it will pass through your body, so you will not retain the weight or the fats or whatever, you know, other micronutrients that's inside. So basically, yeah, again, not all calories are the same. It's just that, again, it's the industry. The food industry just wants to use that as an easy way to kind of like brainwash you to say, oh, we have lower calories and therefore we're healthier. Not true, okay? Not always true. It really depends on the food itself, the ingredients inside the food. So calorie, again, is just a fraction of the whole story about food and nutrition and how it affects your body. Likewise, I always keep saying, it's not about the size alone, and for me, it's not about body shaming, especially because I'd rather be big size, but unfortunately, my body cannot sustain. I'm doing all this and losing weight specifically because of my slip disc problem, so no choice. I'd rather be big size, seriously. So the only way I can be healthily big is I bulk up my muscles, and so I can be bigger in size, but the muscles probably, yes, it increase my weight. But more importantly, the muscles, hopefully around the abdomen and the core muscles around my back, basically will support my spine so that it doesn't further compress or cause more problem as I age. So in that sense, getting big with muscle mass and lowering the visceral fat, especially, that means the fats around your organs, that's even more important. So now that I've shrunk and become much thinner, I'm fine with it. I've gotten over the fact that I can't be big, you know, so be it. And so, like I said, it's not about how tall, short, fat, thin you are. More importantly, it's mental health and internal health. Every other day, almost every week, there will be always cases of people falling ill, disease, YouTubers that I read and seen about them facing medical crisis. And like I said recently, my grandma, my mom's mom side, I'm not very close to her side of family, but she passed away. Most likely due to old age, but I think there was some medical issue prior. I'm not very sure what was it. But so, that's her soul. Yeah, I'll be attending her send off this Wednesday. But anyway, so this few days kind of like, yeah, need to settle some things. Anyway, so she's like, I think should be way past 90 already, around 90 plus, maybe 100, I'm not sure. Probably not 100, if there is, will be a big celebration for sure. But yeah, so my mom's side's parents passed away, and you know, they grew to an old age. My grandmother, a few weeks, my dad's grandmother, my granny, I'm not sure how you say that, granny, grandma, anyway, my dad's side's mother was the last person that passed away a few years ago after my dad, who passed away at least 4 or 5 years ago. And so, she's in her 90s, she passed away, she already had stroke and everything. For many years, I think 20 plus years of my life, I only remember her as being in a wheelchair and stroke, and she couldn't speak properly. So her kids, which is my auntie and uncle, took care of her for over 20 years, and I can see the stress they have gone through and the amount of effort. So that's why it keeps always reminding me why it's very important quality of life comes first. Because it's not just for yourself, but the people around you that take care of you or have to take care of you because of family members and stuff like that. So, yeah. So I think it's everyone's responsibility to please take care of your own health, because you don't want to be inflicted with some diseases that either kills you or make you handicapped or make you like really in a situation that you need other people to take care. And to me, that's unfortunate, and it's not the way I want to live my life, seriously. Anyway, hope you guys had a great day and had a great time. So far, today is still holiday in Singapore because yesterday was Hari Raya Haji, so today Monday is the observed holiday. They call it observed public holiday. So technically there's no work, but I know some people are still working today as well. So please take care of your health and hopefully you had a good day at work. So tomorrow, after last week and this week, oh my god, because last Friday to today, it's like 4 days straight of holiday. And I'm sure there are people who take 1 or 2 more days, so it's like almost 1 whole week no work. So that's fantastic for those who are doing, work full time. And so last week and this week is like just doing 4 days of work, if you go by the normal calendar. So which is good. I think, like I said, there are some countries I read before they tried the 4-day work week and they claim to be still as productive. So I do believe that 4-day work week is possible. I think at the end of the day, it's quality, right? It's not just quantity, it's not how long you work, but how smart you work and therefore have the end result, rather than work, like long hours and still get poor results, So quality, again, as usual, comes first. In life, everything, quality, it's always about quality. Hi guys. Hey Kenny. Hi Danny. How you guys, man? Kenny, I hope you're okay now, right? Yeah, you're totally recovered from flu and stuff like that. It's spring officially, right? In Melbourne, Australia. Should be spring, right? This August. So end of winter or early spring, around there. I'm not very sure of Australia's season. It was like so long ago that I went to Australia. So I'm really not sure how Australia. I know it's the opposite than the Northern Hemisphere countries. Like now in China, Tokyo, super hot. Still they are kind of summer, towards the end of summer. Turning towards autumn and hence upcoming Halloween and year-end Christmas and all this kind of thing. So yeah, I'm still looking forward to, like I said, announcement of the result of my interview as well, the 4th interview, or should I say the 3rd group interview, almost 1.5 weeks ago. Yeah, almost 1.5 weeks. I did send a reminder email just to ask is there news maybe? Because I was told that it might take as soon as 1 week to up to even 3 weeks to know the result this time round. So fingers crossed, toe crossed, everything crossed, eyes crossed. Anyway, yeah, don't cross your eyes. I remember when I was young, right, my elder sister, she crossed her eyes so much, she told us seriously, she told us that when she was young, she crossed her eyes so much, there was almost a whole week she can't uncross her eyes. That's so scary. Imagine the whole world is like blurry because you cross your eye, right, and it's like stuck. Maybe the muscle in the eyes kind of like got cramps or something, like got stuck. So that's quite scary, so just be careful. For me, I'm lucky that since young I trained my eyes, so I could cross my eyes and uncross it as and how I wish and how much I want to cross. But I can't cross outwards, I can cross inwards only. And that helps me to do many interesting stuff. Yes. I could say decipher stereograms. Those kind of anagram. Is it anagram? Stereogram. Stereogram. So basically it's those abstract art, but basically if you stare hard enough or you can cross your eye, you can actually see the hidden image, or they call it the optical illusion hidden image kind of thing. It was very popular in the 70s, 80s I think, or even early 90s. Nowadays very rare to see it, very rare. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for the likes and the comments, the support and your encouragement, and hopefully I encourage you guys as well to let's get fit. And like I said, it's so important, health, quality of life. Woo, let's go. Let's see my heart rate. 115. It's not high enough. Let's go. This is Tarantula by Pendulum. This is the original mix. So yeah. So I was saying I'm able to cross my eyes, so that helps with reading stereogram. I realized that in recent years, because I've seen some TV shows, and then it got to me. If I was talking about this to my business partners maybe last month or something, that because I can cross my eyes, you know, this kind of side-by-side puzzles, or should I say, game where you have to find what's the missing pieces, you know, or what changed in the photo. So two photos side by side that looks almost identical, the same, with the cross-eye method. And that's how they do it, really. It's not cheating, but that's how they do it in those TV shows where they pit against like competitors and see, oh, who can pick up the difference like immediately or the fastest. I can almost immediately because of cross-eye method. You could form the third image and straight away you can tell like something amiss. It will just look strange. It will look strange on that part where one of the image does have something missing, seriously. So that's the trick, but that's also the technique, so to speak. So a lot of people who didn't know that you can use the cross-eye method would think that, oh my god, this guy is so amazing. And the way it's still amazing, but because you're still competing against the time to find the missing things in two pictures. But it's just that not many people can cross their eyes as they will, or quickly enough, and quickly point out the missing parts, be it color, difference, or small little things that's just out of alignment or different, you know. So, yeah. So there is a skill, but is it a useful skill? I guess in a competition where there's money at stake, okay, it's a useful skill. But otherwise, until now in my 30 plus years, other than looking at, actually no, I can't think of a scenario where crossing your eyes is useful as a skill in your life or work. I don't know, maybe, let me know, okay guys, if you know. Maybe it's a skill where it's applied in, I don't know, maybe military. Other than just looking at stereograms and finding pictures side by side to see where's the difference by crossing your eye method, I really have no reason why one would cross their eyes as a life skill in work or something. Other than it looks funny, right? To other people look at you like, hey, I can cross my eyes just to be funny. Okay, maybe from a comedian point of view, if you're a comedian and you can cross your eyes, people will laugh at you. So, yeah. So that's a skill in terms of acting and comic. So yes, that earns money in that sense. Let's go! Hi guys, hey Rick, yo, how are you, man? Hope you had a great day, resting, holiday, right? Have a great week, okay guys, have a great week ahead, 4 days left only. So like I say, if only we shorten and not have 4-day work week kind of thing, we have more time to ourselves, more time for ourselves to be it learn new skills or to rest, or more importantly for people who are family guys, you know, to spend time with your family members or kids. Yeah. Alright, my heart rate 130. Okay, 3 more minutes left. I guess one more song. And then we will go on to the leg muscle conditioning or strengthening, so to speak. It's been 3 months plus. So yeah. I'm still editing this intro video, which I hope to maybe eventually develop and create some kind of a documentary, like an autobiography for myself, to track my journey and to tell my story of my health journey, so to speak. Because like I say, I've seen similar such video or documentary about how others do it, and they talk about it, and it's very inspiring. Seriously, it inspired me to think, wow, if others can do it and the method they do it is feasible, you know, it's not like, well, we spend millions of dollars or thousands of dollars just to go do something and special treatment or eat special medication or special whatever supplement. So I don't believe in those. I rather go natural. So this is what they did. Some of those videos that showed like they change their diet, they start exercising, they do, like I said, some kind of training that condition and change their body and mind and get healthy over time. And I think that's important. Okay, I'm trying to find other music. Gets a bit boring with the classical music. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I love classical music too. But I'm a little bored by now. I think it's been at least a month or two. At least I'm over a month plus that I'm playing mainly that classical music, kind of workout music. So it's like I kind of miss my previous songs in this playlist, like from Tenkitsune, Hyper Potion, Snail's House. Yeah, these three. This one is by Ferry Coston, 1997. Although it's not released in 1997, it's released recently, I think last year or something. maybe this song was created as a B track or C track kind of thing in 1997. I was like 17 years old. And that was the year that, oh yeah, that's the year that I went overseas for the first time. Even before going to Malaysia or whatever, I was at 17 years old. And my first time trip overseas, it's not even to Malaysia, it's to Perth, Australia, Western Australia. So that's crazy, right, the thing. Yeah, it was on an art field trip. We were there to like sketch things in the public area and just enjoy ourselves. It's like a bonding session. And our art teacher brought us to Edith Cowan University in Perth, and so watched and saw some exhibition. And I remember one of my senior went there with his portfolio, and he literally went to the office and got accepted to attend the university there after his graduation. Or wait, I think he did pass his graduation. But anyway, he got his portfolio and was accepted. So that's pretty awesome, you know, on the art field trip. And end up it was like an interview thing, and he did an interview there with his portfolio. So that's really good for him. And I remember that trip was, like I said, my first experience of racism as well, unfortunately, because on the second night, I remember we were walking down the street. I didn't mention this in our video before, sorry to keep repeating it. But I said that year, 1997, first time went overseas, all the way to Perth, Australia. First time eating things like yabbies. Oh my god, it's so nice. The big-headed kind of like a prawn, if you will. It's not exactly mini lobster or crayfish, it's more like a prawn, but the head is huge and so sweet. So it's like we had this buffet, and so I took lots of these yabbies. It's called yabbies, yeah, not yabby, Y-U-P-P-Y, but yabbies. I think it's Y-A-B-B, I-E-S, yabbies. So it's sweet prawn. What else? Oh yeah, from Perth we went to Fremantle, and Fremantle is this port, this harbour. So I had my authentic fish and chip, which is served in like newspaper. Yeah, so it's like crispy and crunchy, a huge piece of fish. And what else? So we stayed in a hostel, I think 5-6 of us. So it's a small student group of art students. And we went there drawing. I remember we went down Perth, and there's a lot of art. Like, it's a very artsy place. And where else did I go? Oh yeah, I met a stranger, a bus driver. Yeah. Think about it. Is that the one? Hold on, because there's another time that I went to Australia in Darwin. That was during the time when I was in East Timor, because during army there's an attachment, and I went to volunteer myself with the United Nations. And during that attachment, they gave me 5 days to travel to Darwin, which is nearer to East Timor than is to Singapore actually. So 2-hour flight to Darwin, Northern Territory of Australia. And I made a friend with a bus driver, because he drove me to one of the Navy air exhibition, airplane kind of exhibition and stuff like that. So I made a friend with the stranger, and then at night he said that he can bring me to this cinema to watch free film, because he was one of the, according to him he's one of the, I think, I'm not sure he's a supporter or basically he has a stakehold in the cinema theater. So like, wow, okay. And then he's like driving bus. So yeah, so he just went in, literally not even paying. He got his ticket, and maybe it's just only bragging, who knows. I remember I watched Proof of Life, the show called Proof of Life. Although I forgot what is it about already. I remember is it Megan Ryan or something like that. Anyway, so that was quite crazy. Anyway, oh yeah, Yogata song ended 8:33, so time for FUN-xercise. I'm done with my cardio workout. Alright. Again, thank you guys. Thanks so much for your support. Okay, time to do some leg muscles. Work out. Well, it's part of low body, so let's do some stretches. Need to do some stretch my hip, because the whole day I'm like sitting down. It's quite bad actually. Sedentary life, I know. But this morning, I did cook, and I didn't cook my herbal soup today. I still have it. I'm gonna eat it probably tomorrow. I cooked something different. What was it? Oh yeah. I cooked the Wagyu beef. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a low grade one, but Wagyu beef patty. I was trying to pan fry it for a while. Then I should use a big pan. So I end up the little pot. I use a stick because it's not a non-stick pan. So I'll probably have to go and invest and get some kind of non-stick thingy. Maybe a cast iron or something like that. Something that is more non-stick and high heat. And then so it got stuck, so when I removed the patty, the Wagyu beef patty, it disintegrates. And then I kind of just stir fry it and it became like minced meat, so to speak. But it's very tasty minced meat, that's for sure. Very high quality minced meat. Usually I use pork meat to create the minced meat. So I have that and eggs. Then I made a stew. This time the stew is from the roots vegetable. And I had spinach. What else was inside? Avocado. And I kind of like used fish stock and a few other things. So basically, I did put lemongrass and lime as well. So it became like a Thai infusion, although it's not spicy at all. I didn't put any. Okay, some green chili I remember, but it wasn't very hot anyway. Okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, let's move this down a bit. Let's do this about the legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm kind of massaging my little finger because I'm not sure I hit it or something. Slight swollen on the joint, I don't know why. I don't think so, it's some kind of arthritis or gout. But I have issue with this finger every now and then. Since young, it was like already crooked, seriously. I attribute it maybe because I was painting and drawing so hard, keep pressing against it, it actually got deformed, seriously. And in army, right, you have to like salute. So when I salute, right, I couldn't close the little finger, seriously, there's a gap. And so my sergeant would be like scolding me and say, I can't. Okay, then you can tell, but if I put two little fingers side by side, you can see this is definitely deformed. It's weird, I know. Oh well, the things about your life that you just have to accept, and other people will have to learn to accept. Okay. Actually, I can't remember how many times I've done, but let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh yeah. Since now I can start doing this, because my knee don't really hurt that badly nowadays. So I can do this. 10 because I realize if I do more, it does have a certain aching to my legs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that was quite intense for my legs actually. Okay, let's do some squats. Whew. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20. Oh, 10 more. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. Alright. Woo. Yeah, split my pants now. Okay, let's do some lunges. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, come there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Okay, next is on the floor, on the ground. Let's just say on the flound. Let's just say on the ground. I say on the flound. What's the flound? I think I saying floor on the ground. So floor and ground. Flound. What the hell is flound? Yeah, I know. Some crazy things I see. Okay, let's go, let's go. Whew. Let's rest about this. I think I was doing a bit too fast today. Time to stretch those legs. Let's do 10 more, come on. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh my god. My legs are spent. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Oh my god. Wow, I can feel the lactic acid build up. Oh, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Things coming off. 9, 10, 30. Oh wow. Wow. Next part leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my god. Go. 1, 22, 23, come on there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Oh my god. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, monkey style. Yeah, that's this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's do 10 more. Come on, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Oh wow. Oh, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Come on, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, oh, 18, 19, 20, and 1, 2, and 3. Come on, come on, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 28, 29, and last one, 30. Woo, you got that. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm done for tonight. Oh, it's quite tiring, but it's good. It's good. As usual, thank you guys, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Arigatou gozaimasu. Kamsahamnida. 谢谢多谢感谢. And again, Selamat Hari Raya Haji to all my Muslim friends. And please take care. Mental health, internal health, physical health. As always, eat well, rest well, stress-free, hopefully. Okay, so that's it. That's it for tonight. Arigato, Satoshi-san. Thank you, Kenny. Thanks, Danny. Hi, Rick. Thanks, Rick. Okay, so good night. Oyasumi nasai. Selamat malam. Selamat tidur. Annyeonghaseyo. 晚安了大家. Okay, thanks for watching. Sayonara. 再见. Bye bye.